On Osrc News at 7, Ondo State government commits over 3 billion naira to payment of gratuity. WAEC releases results of 2023-2024 SS3 students of public schools in Ondo State. NCDC confirms 39 cases of monkeypox in Nigeria as Bayelsa leads 33 states. And from the foreign scene, Japanese authorities issue mega-quake warning as experts question scientists' prediction of future tremors. Thank you very much for joining us tonight on the news at 7 on Osrc television. I am Oyewumi Ayinibera. The payment of gratuity arrears to 2015 retirees in the Ondo State Civil Service and their 2012 and 2013 counterparts in the local government is a demonstration of the commitment of the present administration to the well-being of residents, especially workers. Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, who renewed his determination to sustain policies and programs that improve the living conditions of the people, reassured that all hands are on deck to make the state the envy of rivals in terms of growth and development. The governor said his administration will not politicize the development of the state, with a promise that bad locks of gratuity arrears will soon become a thing of the past. Government House correspondent Wahab Bankole reports that a total of 3.2 billion naira was disbursed to the retirees at the state and local government levels.
This event at the Cocoa Conference Hall of the Governor's Office in Akure marks the third in this series, just under a year that Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa will flag off the bulk payment of gratuity arrears to senior citizens in the Sunshine State. The new round of payment is made up of 2.2 billion naira in gratuities to the state civil service and 1 billion naira in gratuities to local government retirees. In his address of welcome, the Permanent Secretary, Pension Transitional Department, Jide Ekpobomini, who set the tone for the event, said the payment is the biggest single disbursement in the history of the state.
This category of retirees are not receiving just a fraction or a percentage, but they will receive the full payments of whatever.
In their messages of goodwill, the State Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, Amidu Takuro, and the Head of Service, Bayo Philip, applauded Governor Aiyedatiwa for changing the narratives of the senior citizens and residents of the state.
Less than a month ago, we were here distributing a billion naira for the people of Ondo State who are pensioners at the local government and the primary school, under the leadership of the caring leader, Lucky Aiyedatiwa.
The positive implication of your priority commitment to payment of salary and pension regularly, and then this steady payment of gratuity, is that the service is safe in your hand.
Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, who restated his resolve to leave the state better than he met it, urged more support of the people for his administration, which are promised not to politicize the state's development. Aiyedatiwa, who said his passion to the well-being of residents, especially workers, remains unwavering, promised that backlogs of gratuity arrears will soon become a thing of the past in the state.
Under my humble watch, government will continue to advance the welfare of the people. And no segment will be left out. Not even the veterans who have served our dear state in their prime. Our well-conceived approach to gratuity payment is to tackle the frightening arrears, which has more or less made our respectable retirees to lose hope. I'm sure your hope is renewed now. By this sure and steady mode of bulk payment, all retirees should be rest assured that sooner than later, the backlog of gratuities will be fully paid.
The governor, who stressed the need for peaceful coexistence for overall development, appreciated people of the state for their maturity and commitment not to be part of the recently held nationwide protest.
It is with great pleasure that I flag off the disbursement of the sum of 2.2 billion to defray the arrears of gratuities owed 2015 state retirees and 1 billion for completion of year 2012 and payment of 2013 primary school teachers and local government staff to the glory of God and the benefit of our senior citizens.
He called on political gladiators to eschew violence and put the interests of the state above personal interest as the state goes to the poll in November. Responding on behalf of the beneficiaries, Mr. Adedayo Ajayi and Chairman of the State Pensioners, Mr. Johnson Oshunyemi, appreciated the governor for the renewed hope and prayed for his success at the fast approaching governorship election. Speaking with Osrc, some of the beneficiaries who could not hide their joy promised judicious use of the money and thanked the governor for ending many years of hopelessness. Wahab Bankole, Osrc News.
The West Africa Examination Council, WAEC, has released the results of the SS3 student Osrc for the 2023-2024 West Africa Senior Secondary School Certificate Examination WAS in public secondary schools in Ondo State. This followed the swift move by the Ondo State government to resolve the hitch that resulted in the delay of the release of the result by West Africa Examination Council, WAEC. All students Osrc for the 2023-2024 West Africa Senior Secondary Certificate Examination WAS in public schools in Ondo State can now access their result without any hitch. The State Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Mr. Olaolu Akindolire, restated the commitment of the state government to providing quality and affordable education for the people of the state by assisting in lessening the burdens of parents. And as part of its commitment to fostering knowledge and standard practice in the media landscape, Ondo State Renovation Corporation has opened its doors to students of Adeyemi Federal University of Education. The move affords students of the institution's Department of Theatre Art and Creative Arts to visit the broadcast outfit to gain practical knowledge and insights to enhance their learning. Zaid Arabisala has more.
Students from the Department of Theatre and Creative Arts at Adeyemi Federal University of Education embarked on the field trip to the Ondo State Renovation Corporation. The visit aimed to offer the 100 and 200 level students a comprehensive understanding of media operations.
Some of you will come back here to come and be
During that tour, the students were conducted to the Orange 94.5 FM, where they visited the studio to see first-hand running of operations and activities at strategic departments and units.
This is Orange 94.5 FM recording.
The facility housing the Sunshine 96.5 FM was equally visited. At the television arm of the corporation, the studio provided more avenues for the theatre and creative arts students to engage staff on broadcast activities. Osrc staff provided detailed explanations on transmission processes, recording techniques, and news production.
For
production section, production department section, and here we carry out all the content and everything people see at home. This is where we do them, as he rightly explained.
You know, it's the TV. It has to do with two things, which is visual and what? Audio. Are you getting this now? So if you're having a system here for visual, you will always have another machine that will process the audio.
The student star climaxed at the newsroom of the television and radio outfit of the state, where they got more insights on news production cycle.
The essence of the alignment team is for the editor to be able to arrange the stories, and it should follow in order of, at times the way we align, it could be nearness, importance. At times we consider the personalities.
The students shared their enthusiasm about the experience, revealing how it has expanded their understanding of the media landscape.
I got to learn a lot about camera, how to handle the camera, then how to go when using your camera, then something, how to edit.
I have more experience. Even I'm from Akure. I've not been to Osrc TV before. I learned a lot. I see many things, new things, and they let me to know what was everything all about.
The head of the department, Dr. Charles Ogaze, who accompanied the students, praised Osrc for the opportunity, noting that this hands-on experience is invaluable for students who may pursue careers in the media industry. He commended the management for opening its doors as a demonstration to its commitment to fostering industry knowledge.
Theatre Arts is a home for the media, so we have come to experience another side of communication here. I want to say that we have come to see a world-class equipment in this place. I'm so much, elated and impressed. I want to say that the government of Ondo State is doing well here, and more can still be done to enhance broadcasting in Ondo State.
For now, it's back to the classroom for the students and their lecturers with a renewed sense of purpose and insight into the world of broadcasting. Sahid Arabisala, Osrc News.
Members of the Sunshine Nollywood actors have expressed readiness to collaborate with the state media group towards adequate enlightenment in society. The group, led by Special Assistant to Governor Aiyedatiwa on Arts and Culture, Princess Dupe Adetuwo, was at Osrc Television Complex on a council visit to the management of the media group. According to Princess Adetuwo, the visit was to collaborate with the media group towards promoting APC candidate Lucky Aiyedatiwa ahead of the upcoming governorship election in Ondo State. Victor Akishulere has details.
The atmosphere was one of optimism as executive members of Sunshine Nollywood actors, led by the Special Assistant to the Ondo State Governor on Arts and Culture, Princess Modupe Adetuwo, paid a courtesy visit to Osrc Media Group, comprising of Osrc TV, Orange FM, and Sunshine 96.5 FM. Alalaye, Adetuwo outlined the purpose of the visit and also expressed gratitude for the support of the state-owned media station over the years. She also emphasized that the group had seen the media outfit as a potential partner in ensuring that Governor Aiyedatiwa comes out victorious in the November governorship poll.
Lucky is a movement, and we want to use dramatically to tell the people out there to join the moving train. So that is why we have come. So once again, we are here. We are very, very happy to be here, and we appreciate you all. This is the home of theatre, the home of arts, the home of culture. And we must give kudos and respect to whom respect is due. We need your support. We have written a lot of scripts, to satisfy the public.
The chairman, Osrc Media Group, Mr. Kunle Adebayo, emphasized the importance of arts and culture in development of the nation and analyzed roles being played by the station in supporting this sector. Adebayo assured that the station is ready to partner the Sunshine Nollywood actors towards ensuring that the governor wins the November election.
Whatever it takes that you need, be it coverage, be it airtime, be it joint production together, please rest assured, I commit this corporation to you that we will back you, we will support you, and that is very, very important to us.
The chairman also praised the governor of Ondo State, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, for his significant contributions toward societal development in the state.
The then governor left us without waving bye-bye. You remember all the turbulence. It takes a man of great depth, stability of mind and maturity to have stabilized the state the way Mr. Governor did. In some other climes, people will have made highly inflammatory statements. People will have conducted themselves with vengeance, with vindictiveness. But this governor stayed the course, calmed all nerves, and provided leadership. Through you, we want to extend our words of appreciation to you. Thank the government. Today, this state is having peace. That's why we want to go for an election. That's why the hearts people are coming together to project the values. And so it is important to score that point. We pray that God Almighty will give him enough courage, enough power, and enough maturity to still lead the state into fruition. He will win. He will win. There is just no two way out about it. He will win. Because what God says, no man can change it. And with men and women like you as seasoned initiative, it is clear that victory will be his. And we pray it is so.
The meeting concluded with both parties agreeing to establish a framework for a collaboration that will achieve desired result. Victor Kishore, Osrc News.
The National Youth Service Corps has issued a statement to Nigerians who have yet to claim their certificates of national service. The scheme has introduced a new fee structure for the late collection of acclaimed certificates with charges ranging from 5,000 to 20,000 naira depending on the number of years the certificate has remained unclaimed. According to a statement via the NYSC's official X handle, those who have delayed collecting their certificate for less than 5 years were required to pay a fee of 5,000 naira. The statement said for certificates unclaimed between 5 to 9 years, the fee increases to 10,000 naira, while individuals who have not collected their certificate for 10 years or more will need to pay 20,000 naira. You're still watching Osrc News at 7 after the break. NCDC confirms 39 cases of monkeypox in Nigeria as Bayelsa lists 33 states. Please, the regions for this MO.
ọ̀nà lọ́rùn bá ti ṣe tiẹ̀ èjú bá jà o. Èràbé má bá jà o, má bá bínú. ọ̀nà lọ́rùn bá ti rẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ èjú bá jà o. ọ̀nà lọ́rùn bá ti ṣe tiẹ̀ èjú bá jà o.
Thank you very much for joining us. You can watch us NG or follow us on Facebook at Osrc TV, and on YouTube you can subscribe to our channel Osrc TV Ondo. Residents and commuters plying the Ijoka and Oda Road access of the state camp have expressed satisfaction over the ongoing projects in the area. While recounting their experiences, they called on government to fast-track timely completion of the road. Joy Pius reports the resident of Okiodu, Ikmesha, and Lagbaka Extension, among other areas, are equally calling the attention of government to the ongoing rehabilitation of their roads.
The Ijoka Road project is gradually reaching completion. Major culverts and drainages paving the way for free flow of water on both sides of the road have been completed. From Sunday Junction, Odokpo, through Davok Junction to Ijomimo, scarification and earthworks are ongoing.
ọ̀nà yìí ń jẹ́ wọ́n yà sẹ́yìn ṣùgbọ́n a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run wípé ẹ ti ń bá ní bu omi ìtura sí ìyá wa torí pé a ti ń rìn gerege ṣùgbọ́n nítòkù ní pé kí ẹ tètè bá ní da ọ̀dà rẹ̀ kí òjò kò tó dé.
Also at Okeya Junction, the highlands, the 12-meter radius roundabout, including the medians, have equally been completed. According to the site engineer, the remaining parts of the project will be completed in record time.
We have sun-filled the medium, so the work is in progress. After this grading, we are coming back again to do the final grade. After the final grading, we are bringing stone base. That is all. After this project, less than 30 minutes, you get to Idonre.
Also at Oda Road, construction work is progressing, with the culverts almost completed and asphalt overlay advancing. Residents of the area are delighted with the construction, but want government to look into the standard of work being carried out for quality assurance.
A dúpẹ́ pé wọ́n ń ṣe, ṣùgbọ́n bá ṣe wá rí pé wọ́n ti ń ṣe yìí, a rí wípé ọ̀nà eléyìí tó ń dà gẹ́gẹ́ bá ṣe rí àwọn ọ̀nà tó ń dà pé ó tìk dáadáa ju eléyìí táwa rí ń bí báyìí. So mo dẹ̀ wò wípé tùfáàná ti ṣe ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ tó ti dá dáadáa. So nǹkan táwọn fẹ́ fi sórí ó yẹ kó lè tìk ju eléyìí kán jọ kán bá wa fi sí orí ẹ̀ kó lè tìk dáadáa so that a lè last.
At Okeodu and Ipinsha axis, residents are calling for government's intervention to keep the project going.
Gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n fi ń ṣọ̀nà wọ́n dẹ̀ ti kó gbogbo ẹ̀ kúrò, kò sí ìkọ̀kọ̀ tí a rí lọ́nà ìmọ̀. So abẹ́ ìjọba, abẹ́ gọ́vnà wa ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo State, Ayédàtúnwá, kó dìde ìrànlọ́wọ́ sí wa ní Ìpìṣà, Àkúrẹ́.
Similarly, residents of Alagbaka Extension at the back of police headquarters who acknowledged government's efforts in giving attention to their road also pleaded that contractors handling the project should return to site. We spoke with the Special Advisor to the Governor on Infrastructure, Lands and Housing, Joseph Babalola, who stated reasons for the delay in execution of some of the projects and assured that all ongoing road projects in the state are being monitored.
We are aware about the economic issue, looking at the prices of things in the market. All the stone dust, the cement, all these construction materials, they just went up skyrocketingly in a great way. And this affected their pace on site. We asked the committee set up to look at the rate. They have concluded their assignment. We need to have a due diligence on those things. And then, by the time we clear that, all the contractors just finish that, they will get back to site. Looking at that road, the specification given to the contractor, that's what they actually follow. If we observe that they didn't follow the specification, certainly, we have even stopped in. And then we always consider the volumes of vehicles that will apply all those routes. Consider the volume of vehicles. Now you can't compare the thickness of asphalt on the major road or the express, and then that area. But the thickness given to that thickness is okay. So unfortunately, it's according to the design, and then that thickness, okay, that's 50 cm. That's okay.
Following reports carried out by OSRC, rehabilitation works have begun at the failed portions at Alagbaka axis on roads leading to several federal secretariats and other federal agencies. Joy Pius, OSRC News.
The chairman, Police Service Commission, retired DIG Ashimo Agugu, has urged security operatives to ensure the protection of the electorate, electoral officers, and others before, during, and after the Edo and Ondo State governorship elections. Agugu also urged security operatives who would be deployed for duties during the elections to maintain a high level of professionalism. He gave the charge at the Election Security Management Symposium in Abuja. Agugu said the operatives, especially the Nigerian Police Force, the lead agency in election security, must work to protect the lives and properties of citizens before, during, and immediately after the elections. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention, NCDC, has confirmed 39 cases of Mpox in the country. The agency, however, said that no deaths had been recorded from the disease already confirmed in 33 states and the Federal Capital Territory, FCT. NCDC Director General Dr. Jide Idris, at a briefing, provided updates on the ongoing outbreaks of cholera, Mpox, and other issues of public health importance. The development came following the declaration of Mpox as a public health emergency of international and continental concern by both the World Health Organization, WHO, and Africa Center for Disease Control and Prevention, ACDC. It was named Bayelsa as leading the 33 states with 5 confirmed cases, while Cross River, Ogun, and Lagos states all trailed behind with 4 confirmed cases. A Chinese firm, Zhongjian Fujian Industrial Investment Limited, has released one of the seized Nigeria's presidential jets. The Chinese firms had earlier secured a court order to confiscate 3 Nigerian presidential jets pending when Zhongjian receives $74.5 million awarded to it against Nigeria. The spokesperson of the company said the company released the aircraft because President Bola Ahmed Tinubu would need it to travel to a scheduled meeting with President Macron of France early next week. Special advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Nanuga, said that the federal government, in collaboration with the Ogun State government, are doing everything to push the frivolous order obtained by Zhongshan in Paris to seize Nigeria's presidential jets. Authorities in Japan have lifted a week-long warning for a so-called megaquake. The warning was issued after an earthquake last week, but it led to some experts questioning how scientists predict future tremors. Kemisola Ojomo has the detail.
In one of the world's most quake-prone countries, experiencing around 1,005 tremors per year, the 7.1 magnitude quake last week was considered unique. Occurring on the active fault line known as the Nakai Trough, it led to fears that it could trigger a much bigger quake.
We looked into whether the possibility of a future earthquake has increased or not. We concluded the possibility is higher than normal.
The government took the unusual step of issuing a formal warning, leading to some panic buying as people try to assess the danger.
We're all concerned but don't know how to prepare. In our neighborhood, all the rice, toilet paper, and water are sold out.
And disrupting travel plans at a peak vacation time for many Japanese.
So large numbers of cancellations. So a lot of hotels are out of pocket. People, when they go to the beach, find that you can't swim for the next week because of a heightened anxiety in the government that maybe the big one will happen this week.
Studying records of quake going back hundreds of years, many experts in Japan have concluded the country is due to experience a so-called megaquake, the kind that modeling shows could cause a 30-meter-high tsunami wave with hundreds of thousands of deaths. But the lifting of this warning after an uneventful weeks have left other experts questioning how predictions are made.
There is a kind of childlike belief among some researchers that quakes occur in regular patterns. But research has shown that that belief is rubbish. There's absolutely no scientific basis for conflating the patterns of past quakes with what's going to happen in.
And as life returns to as near normal as it can in a country under constant seismic threat, there is this knowledge that whether they are predicted or not, there will be more quakes. Kemisola Jomo, OSRC News.
Before we go, a quick look at one of the top stories. We told you that WAEC has released the result of 2023-2024 SS3 students of public schools in Ondo State, and this followed the swift move by the Ondo State government to resolve the hitch that resulted in the delay of the release of the results by West Africa Examination Council, WAEC. And that's the news tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Good evening.